Welcome to our virtual showcase. Going through a new working wardrobe catalog that we have for you. I love when these come out because they show different ways to build your brand with lots of options for your employees, but having a cohesive look. We have three different versions of the catalog that I want to focus on. Today's we're going to focus on the more traditional button-up styles. Then we'll go into more casual style, and then there's a flexible style catalog that shows just even more casual options and really gives opportunities to build your brand cohesively, but give some identity to your individual employees as they choose what works best for them. So let's jump in. We're going to start with our button up but not boring catalog. So just look at the way that this brand is built. You have a variety of pieces, lots of outerwear layering, even down to the accessories, but it's a uniform look, a very professional look, and just inviting look. But you can see that the individual style of each person comes through in the brand. And that's the whole idea. We're really trying to move away from everybody in the same shirt type thing. It's very box store looking if you go that route, where we want this to be more of the individual showing up, not just a uniform that everyone looks the same. So moving into some of my favorite pieces, and that is from Brooks Brothers. I think in this button-up style look, Brooks Brothers is a great fit. One, for quality, and then two, it's just very streamlined and professional looking, but fashionable. So one of my most favorite options from Brooks Brothers is the quilted option. So they have the ladies blazer, the men's vest option here showing, and it's just a lightweight quilted. It's not too puffy. It's a really good piece to add layering to your branding. In addition, just looking at the Wells briefcase, just streamlined, really good piece. And then Brooks Brothers is known for their wovens and their button-up shirts, so it's just a really great piece. A little bit more on the investment side, but again, that quality justifies it. Moving into some prestigious polo options, Brooks Brothers, of course, has that Golden Fleece logo polo with their Pima cotton piqué polos that we love. In addition, I want to highlight two pieces down here. This is our best-selling Nike polo, tons of colors, so just about every brand can fit into that, and great sizing on that, and then showing just a few layering options too from Nike for the polo with the long sleeve options going into that. Moving into elevating the everyday, I love this satin blouse from Brooks Brothers. It actually embroiders really well. I was nervous about that one, but I think I have one in every color. It's just a great piece, a wonderful dressy look for women that is not a button-down collar shirt. Moving into the wrinkle-free pattern shirt for men. Again, layering is key. You can see it here, just how nice that looks. And of course, you would have your brand on the left chest here, or even sometimes on the sleeve can be a little bit, on the cuff can be a little bit more subtle. Great briefcase option, and moving into some other wonderful pieces for the woven. And then layering, I think especially in Georgia, even when you have that AC kicked on, a layer can be very nice. And we have multiple options for you in various price points. So at the top of this, you can see some of our Port Authority options, which is just about half the price of a Brooks Brothers. So just keep that in mind. We can fit into whatever budget you're looking for. And what's really nice about these is that these are machine washable, so that's always a really good option for you. But just again, look at the layering. A lot of times I personally will have my brand on the outside layer, but wear different floral tops or something to have a little more personality underneath that layer. So just keep that in mind as you're branding, especially for fall and winter. You have a little more options with not necessarily branding your base layer. And then of course, Brooks Brothers has wonderful layering pieces. This is one of my personal favorite sweaters. One thing I've really liked trend-wise on sweaters is embroidering the logo in this bottom corner. So if you want to kind of change things up, or if you want a more subtle logo, the bottom corner or even the back under the collar is a great way to brand with some subtle nature. And then looking at a few more pieces from Brooks Brothers that I love. This is a button-up blazer type, very lightweight sweater jacket for ladies. I have this in every color. It's a wonderful, wonderful piece. And then moving into some button-up options for the men's and ladies. Again, just styling. If you just look at this example here, you have layer upon layer, different varieties of brands, and then also a personal preference and selection of those items. Outerwear is key. Showcasing at the top here our collective system, and this is one of our best-selling jacket systems. What's wonderful about it is you have your outer shell, which is a wonderful water-resistant option there, and then you will put the different layers inside. So it's showing here the soft shell option, which zips in and out, but you also have vest options. You have fleece options that will zip in that outerwear piece, as well as some puffer options. So you can really build out a great jacket option that can be used in multiple ways. A lot of our corporate clients will use these as incentives. So they'll reach a certain level and get that outerwear piece, and then they can earn essentially different pieces to go inside of it. So just a really great jacket system and very budget friendly. A few other options here is our new Nike bomber jacket, which gives you that Nike style but a little bit elevated. And then anytime we get into a stripe or a striated type fleece, that smooth finish as well keeps you a little more professional and corporate, but you're wearing a fleece jacket, so that's always good. So here is just a quick overview of some of the styles. You can look at all of the style numbers to reference different pieces that I have gone over, but again, moving into creating a cohesive brand that doesn't make your whole staff look the same, that allows them to select pieces they personally like so they're comfortable and enjoy what they're wearing, but overall you have a cohesive look with the individual showing up. So this is our first video of 3 showing you the button-up styles for our new catalog that shows various working wardrobe options for you and your staff. As always, happy branding!